Repentagon is a mod for the latest version of Isaac. It is not compatible with the online beta, or actually online alpha now, lol. But what is Repentagon and why do I need it? Repentagon, if you don't know, is a script extender that enhances and fixes various things that Isaac has. A script extender is something like Skyrim's SKSE, and to put it simply, it just allows modders to properly modify games that really can't be modified very easily. Repentagon enhances and fixes various things that Isaac has. It fixes some bugs, has some extra cool bits of functionality like a cool new debug console, and has a bunch of important mods put into it, like completion marks for modded characters and mod container error. And like I said before, it implements major changes into the Isaac modding API to make it like good? In this video, I'll be showing you how to download Repentagon and what features it has. Also, I recommend you check out the detailed documents Repentagon has if you're a mod or coder super extraordinaire. The website for it, as well as many other links, are in the description and comments. The documents are also just really good to read if you have any general questions. The Repentagon developers have been really great with communication, so if you have any further questions or problems, please check the website out. Lastly, and I must reiterate again, Repentagon is a must-have for any Isaac fan, as it fixes some major lag problems mods tend to have, and is generally the future of the game. Most mods will require Repentagon in the future, so I highly suggest you download it now. But enough of the introduction, how do you even download it? The way you download Repentagon is very unlike how you download any other mod for Isaac. You actually have to go to repentagon.com to download it. And be sure to go to repentagon.com, no other place has this mod other than the Steam Workshop. While it does have a Steam page you can subscribe to, it's just another way of many to download said mod. I'll get to that later though. Hit install and go to the Repentagon installer. Click here to download. Download it, and then what I recommend is that you put the launcher in a separate file, say named Repentagon on your desktop. And then when you've downloaded the Repentagon updater, drag it into the Repentagon desktop file that you've created. And by the way, Repentagon may say it's a virus. It is not a virus, please trust me. Repentagon is a totally safe application. I don't think the Isaac community will put viruses on your computer in the first place. Click more info and then run anyway. It won't kill your computer, please trust me. Wait for it to load, it'll open this command prompt, hit install, and boom, you should have everything. ZHL repentagon.dll, Lua 5.4.dll, libzhl.dll, freetype.dll, dsound.dll, resources-repentagon, and resources. These files are very important. After getting these files, go to Steam and go to Isaac. Click Properties, go to Installed Files, and then hit Browse. From here, you'll see your Isaac directory. Then, go back to your desktop's Repentagon folder and drag every single one of these files into the root of your main Isaac folder right here. And if it tells you to replace files, I recommend you replace them. After that, you can delete the Repentagon updater in the files. It's not really necessary for you to have. And once everything is installed, start the game. You'll know if you have Repentagon if you see the tab changelog menu, and if you see Repentagon version number at the bottom right corner. Installing Repentagon is really easy, and there's multiple ways to install it if you're stuck too. Like, for example, it is also on the Steam Workshop, but like I said before, it doesn't install like any other mod. Go to the Steam Workshop page, hit subscribe, and then launch the game. Wait for the installing Repentagon menu to finish, and then after that, quit the game. You'll then want to go to Steam, right-click Isaac and go to Properties, Installed Files, and then Browse. From there, go to your mods folder and into the Repentagon_numbers file there. You'll see repentagon.zip, and in here, every single file that Repentagon needs will be there. I also recommend getting a WinRAR to help you unzip all of these files. You don't have to get WinRAR, but it's just a recommendation. You'll then want to open another copy of your Isaac files, and then drag every single file that you have in the zip file into your main Isaac folder. Click Replace, then launch Isaac, and you should have everything installed correctly. Those are the two main ways to install Repentagon. If you need more assistance, I highly recommend you go to the main Isaac Discord server or the Modding of Isaac Discord server for help. If you want to uninstall Repentagon, go to your Isaac files, delete dsound.dll, and then go to Steam, Properties, Installed Files, and then hit Verify Integrity of Game Files. Wait for the game to verify, then launch the game when it's done, and then you'll be free from Repentagon's curse. You can also do -Repentagon off in the general section of the Isaac Steam Properties to turn off Repentagon too. When launching Repentagon, you'll notice some changes right off the bat, like a changelog if you press tab. Look at that, look at that. There's also the version number in the bottom right corner. There's some cool things Repentagon does with the stat menu. Like, it gives you a detailed explanation of most stats in the game, which is really cool. Look at that. Wow. It also enhances the bestiary too. You can switch between bosses and monsters, and press E and Q to switch pages as well. Another cool thing is if you go to the daily challenge menu, you can see how many total runs you've done in the save file, and also where it's going, which is really, really cool. If you go to your mods menu, you can see that the font is a little smaller, and if you enable or disable a mod, the game will immediately restart, which is a huge lifesaver because you have to restart the game when you enable or disable mods because the game sucks and it causes bugs. Thankfully, Repentagon fixes that. Hell yeah. And Repentagon has a new console you can check out too, just by hitting the tilde key. It's a complete re-implementation of Repentagon's console, and it has some pretty neat features. Like, for example, if I type give item, it auto completes for you. Yeah, it gives you all these cool little numbers, like, wow. 69. Chocolate milk. You can also go to the tools section to customize anything you want. So like, for example, if you want to go to the style editor, you can customize the font and all of that. You can go you can do classic mode, which looks really nice actually. I'm blind. You can also go to the game options section, which has a fair amount of options that even Isaac just doesn't give you, which is really funny. And if you go to the Repentagon section, you can disable or re-enable anything Repentagon adds. Like for example, Repentagon adds better void generation, which allows alt path rooms to spawn in the void, which is really cool. And also, it just kind of feels unnatural, but also it feels really cool. Repentagon also fixes this one bug with Hush that is still in the game, and it's a horrible bug, which makes Hush extremely hard for some reason. I made an Isaac fact about this on Twitter a long time ago, and everyone said it was bad, but no, it's real, it's real, it's real. So if you notice Hush being easier with Repentagon, that's why. It's an actual bug that allows Hush to be fucking stupid. Also, one small thing that Repentagon has is that if you kill key beggars like this, you get a double boost. Neat. This is not in the game for some reason, I don't know why. You can also enable faster room clears, which is pretty good if you want to go to boss rush. I actually really like this feature. I don't know why it's faster or if it actually helps with speed, but I'm a fan. And also doesn't affect boss animations too, so you still have to wait for that. Also, another really cool feature that Repentagon adds is that it tells you when a mod is erroring. So if you click this, you can see that Reversible Curses is erroring with every single thing ever. What the fuck? Of course, there's so much more Repentagon has to offer, but as I said, I'm not a modder, and doing code stuff is just, it'll break my brain. But please install it. It is basically mandatory at this point. Many mods in the future will support Repentagon, and if you don't have Repentagon, it won't work. It's such a major positive influence in the Isaac community, and I'm so proud of everyone who has contributed to Repentagon. Repentagon will keep this game alive for so many years to come, and I'm really excited for the future of Isaac. Thank you for watching. Hope you install Repentagon. See you later. Hopefully I'll actually make videos this year. Lois, holy crap! It's Repentagon, the new script extender for repentance. This reminds me of the time I used Rewind in the future.